Well, baby goats and mama are doing so awesome. I'm really thankful for that. All right, let's see if we can grab all the things. But the baby goats, thanks buddy, you're doing great. Thank you, you guys are doing an awesome job. My kids are washing my car, so exciting. What?
I want to be that thing.
Well, that's up to the boys, okay? So, Mama Cape, the goat that we lost a few weeks ago, used to have this issue all the time.
Mommy, are you milking?
Yes.
Can I come see? I want to be
You
with the
can be
babies.
with babies while I milk, sure.
Because I don't care
Do you want to
about
go tell Grandma that we're ready to milk? So she used to have this issue where she would always have 3 babies, which is great. But she would produce so much milk and so quickly that the babies would always get scours, which is just a really fancy word for diarrhea. And with the babies, it's just bright yellow. And honestly, it's not a huge issue. It will a lot of times resolve itself, but I have 2 problems with the ones. So Rosie's udder filled up so full this time that her babies are having that problem. But the really big thing that I am concerned about is that it has gotten really sticky and kind of all over their hind ends to the point where I worry about it backing up. So honestly, like I said, this issue, let me just eat my hair. This issue will definitely resolve itself. However, I read that you can milk the mama out fully and, oh good, and then that should help speed up the process. So I am gonna go ahead and milk out Rosie. Hold on please. And hopefully we can get this dealt with. And then if I have to, I'll still clean up the babies. But because it's supposed to be a really nice day today, actually it's super nice right now, but I didn't want them to get too cold if I got them wet again. And yeah, so we're gonna give this a shot. I'm actually not gonna milk this year. I'm gonna take a break from milking my mamas, even though both of them have awesome udders and probably have a lot of milk production right now. I would rather build up my herd health and make sure that everybody's fine so that we can just know that we're going to go into next year's kidding season a lot better than this one.
Look at that one.
You're okay.
Look at the
Good girl. Let's go in here and take a look at these babies real quick. I got Mom in the stanchion. I'm waiting on Grain. I forgot to grab it. So you see how it's like really crusty and backed up in there? That's what we do not want. So we're going to get some warm water. Little one over there has got the same thing going on. So they're okay. We're going to clean them up. Nails, but I'm not going to do that to her right now. What, baby? Yeah, we're gonna clean that goop off. Oh, that's about it. Sometimes you can milk and milk and milk all you want to and they're never gonna release anymore. So, all right, hopefully that'll do. So you definitely don't want to rip this off of them. So I think really, really warm water. It just has a tiny bit of soap in it. And you just hold it on and soak until it will come off on its own. I would have done this last night, but it was sort of free flowing still, and so I didn't really worry about it. But you really, really don't want this to back up into their system. It will make them sick. I know, honey.
She has to do this.
I might have to take Mom out of here. We'll see. There's so much good milk for you. Mama, don't bite me.
She has to do this, Mama. Are you the dipper bite in there?
There. I know this is going to suck a little bit.
in it.
Okay, guys. So the biggest thing on these is, I mean, this stuff down here isn't as big of a deal. Try to get off as much as you can because it just gets stuck to all the hay and whatnot. I've soaked it super thoroughly. I mean, you know, you want to be gentle. They're brand new. They're pretty tough though. So the really big thing is making sure that all that, that they can pee and poop. That's the biggest thing. So it's all cleared. There was a big chunk up under here. You do not want it to back up. So she's a little shivery just because obviously she's all wet now. It's kind of chilly out, but I waited for a warmer day. I try really hard not to take the babies away from the mom if I don't have to. So I'm doing it in here. I know my mama well enough that I know she's not gonna like freak out. But she's just kind of around. She's watching. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this issue. If I have to, I'll milk her out again tonight. And I honestly find this easier to do barehanded. I know that sounds probably gross. We've got some towels here, so I'm just gonna dry her off as good as I can and work on baby number 2. Yep, now she's gonna go get some good yummy milk. Mama will help lick her off and she'll be all right. All right, baby number 2.
The baby.
There you go. Like I said, I would have dealt with this last night. I made plans to deal with it first thing this morning based on what I saw last night. Yeah, you just don't want to leave an issue like this for too long.
That's so bad.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get this wet. Hers isn't so bad. We got the worst one first. I know. Okay, cool. We'll get her all dried off. So the little white one was like nursing nonstop yesterday, and Rosie's udder is really, really swollen. But this little one is nursing plenty, just not as frequently as the white one. The white one's really big, way bigger than this little brown one is. But yeah. Okay, now we'll let little brown one go get. You ready for mama? Yeah. Okay, go find mom. Out of here.
Babies.
And let them be at peace.
Mommy, she like babies. So, yeah.
Thank you. There we go. Everybody's happy. Mom's smelling them. They probably smell funny now.
This.
All right, guys, that job is done. I'm gonna just keep an eye on those babies now. I mean, obviously you watch the babies anyway. And they're so cute to get snuggles with, but it's kind of hard to snuggle with very poopy, gross stuff all over the babies. So now that's handled, I'm gonna go throw these things in the wash, but I thought that might be helpful for you guys to see, so I took you along for it. Not the most pleasant of homesteading jobs, but you know, a lot of times people only show the really romantic stuff, getting the eggs, getting the milk, whatnot, but you know, there's a lot more to homesteading than just bringing in the eggs and the milk. So hopefully that was helpful for you. If it was, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Okay, it's been a week since you guys saw the greenhouse. We had a plant sale. We sold a lot of plants. It's time for another one in a couple days. Want to see the greenhouse? Do you think it looks emptier? Leave your guess down below in the comments for me. Well, somehow, actually, no, it's not emptier. It is even more full of even more starts, and we still have things to separate. I got to work on all of these here, but I reseeded it, so it's got to wait a couple days. The plants that I put in the beds are doing really good. Actually, you can see them on the camera today. I potted up a whole bunch of herbs here, and the greens, we were able to harvest quite a big salad out of there yesterday. And then I had to move the other shelf out here. Yeah, we still have like some of these are leftovers from last week, and then we have potted up all those. Yeah, and then of course things are just growing, and I need to separate all of those guys out. A lot of that's for us personally, because I want to start some beds to be able to pull from. And we do have a few things out here. Yeah. I am a very happy, crazy plant lady. I think that we're gonna need a bigger greenhouse for next year. Like, we've filled this up twice now, and I know we're gonna fill it up a third time. We're only 1 week into our plant sales. This is the second week. It's very exciting. Oh my gosh, look what I just found, you guys. Okay, this is a hardy kiwi. If you're unfamiliar with them, they're very similar to a regular kiwi, but I don't think you guys are gonna be able to see this little guy. Look how cute. It's so tiny, it's not gonna focus. Here, buddy. Float away onto the zinnias. Tiny little spider. So hardy kiwi, they're very similar to a regular kiwi, but they don't have the fuzzy outside. You eat them like grapes. I have tried a few times to establish them on the farm, and they, like, I can get them going and they survive for a while, but then something happens. Usually voles eat the roots off. So I'm also a little concerned because they do need more frost-free days than I have on the farm. You guys, talk me out of this, please. Like, this is probably a bad idea, but I really want to do it. Back here, so we have this beam that runs all the way through the center. I have a grape on that trellis back there. Actually, it's this trellis here up front, which is going to get fairly large, but I really want to plant one of these kiwis in here. Actually, I want to put 2 in. 1 male and 1 female. It's a bad idea. We're gonna have to pull this out. Tell me it's a bad idea. Leave it in the comments. Say, Esther, this is a bad idea. Don't do it. I really want to. Anyway, so I overwintered a whole bunch of hardy kiwi in here. I don't even know how many I have. Probably 30. I'll sell some of them. So if you guys want hardy kiwi, feel free to come on by. This is so fun. There are, look at those. You see those little balls? Those are blooms. So that's pretty awesome. These are 2nd year plants or maybe 3rd year plants, but I was not expecting that. And so I'll have to look at the rest of them and see what's going on. Pretty dang exciting, you guys. Yeah, that just made my day.